I must say a pleasant good afternoon again. Miami Reds going up against Winners Edition. And I must say sorry for the technical difficulties I've been having with the internet. It's beyond my control. But at the moment, Miami Reds, who is taking strike, they're 51 for 4 while they're in the 13th over. Patel and Kennedy's at the crease. Live. Terry Mills is the bowler. He already bowled 2 overs, 2.3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 wickets, no 6 runs. That one was hit square of the wicket. There was a fielder there, but was unable to come down with it. It just touched his finger, but we were able to just save it from going to 4. And we could say he saved 3 runs because they crossed for 1. The score moves on to 52 for 4 while they're in the 13th over. So Terry Mills is doing a very good job for his team. The team that is controlled by Wayne Koff. So at the end of the 13th over, the score is 52 for 4. Miami Reds up against Winners Edition. We are here in Sefner. Sefner, which is located in the biggest city of Tampa, South Florida. It's a Labor Day weekend. Labor Day invasion. Jack Finley. We're talking about a veteran in the cricket business, Jack Finley. Jack Francis Finley, who hails from St. Vincent. Plays a lot of cricket all over the world. He'll be honored sometime this year. I'm going to say kudos to Mr. Finley. Wishing you all the best. At the moment, we got Wayne Koff, who is bowling from the southern end. Miami Reds 52 for 4. They are in the 14th over. Kennedy, who is in 7. Patel is on 14. That one was played over third man. They get 1. They're coming back for the second. They'll get it pretty easy. Oh, the score moves on to 54 for 4. Miami Reds up against Winners Edition. Again, I must say a big hello to Miss Raquel Finley happens to put this event together. And how could I forget the chef, Silva? Silva just came up, man, and said, Elton, did you get some food? Are you ready for some food? I said, I'm not sure. Trying to solve some issues here that we're having. But I think the best person to solve this issue is T-Mobile. In the meantime, I must say kudos to each and every one, all the viewers and listeners. You may be wondering why I say listeners, because sometimes you're at work, you can't afford to watch the phone, but you can hear it, you can listen. So I'm going to continue to give the scores 55 for 4 after 14 overs. This morning we got quite a bit of rain. So far it's been much better in the afternoon. I must really big up my bona fide brethren, man, Paul Mowat. Try to help out the situation, but again, it would be only possible to do that if he was in the T-Mobile crew, because it's an internet problem. But thank you again, Paul. Really appreciate it. Errol Morrison, Mr. Umpire, chipped in for a little while. Try to help out situation. But while all of this was happening, it was only because they could not solve the problem because of the internet. Big up my general down here in Jamaica. We're talking about Carlton Brown. Got to check out the cricket forum. Yes, man, Carlton Brown, to Carl Bridgen every time. And I must remind, let me get closer to the mic. Election is coming up very soon in Jamaica. Well, since I'm on the phone, no one can ask me who am I voting for or who am I going for. If you're in the States and not going to Jamaica, it does not help. So it doesn't matter who you said you're going to vote for. If you're not in Jamaica to vote, it's not going to help. Yes, if you're going to send some money, you could do that. And a good way to send some money, you could check Ian Thomas. You could check Ian Thomas and he will be able to show you a way how to send some money to Jamaica. But again, I say kudos to all the people in Jamaica. I won't say all the Jamaicans, I'm going to say all the people in Jamaica who will be able to go out and vote for the right purpose, vote for the right cause, vote because you want the country to be better. Not because your friend live over there so and him a run for this party, you feel so well then you have to go vote for him, because no. If you're going to make things better, of course, yes you do. Wow, what a catch. What a beautiful catch. What a beautiful catch. Even though I didn't get it on the camera because I'm a little close up. But I will tell you what happens. John Lewis steams in and pitched outside the off stump. Just a little short of a good length. It gained some height. And the batsman swings at it outside the off stump and catch outside edge. And the keeper reach out Well, I'm saying the keeper is also my friend. We're talking about Shabby. Big up yourself, Shabby. Very good catch, very good catch. Shabby traveled all the way from Jacksonville to attend this weekend, Labor Day weekend invasion. And that's what makes Masters cricket so excited, because you got guys from all over just come together, and guys that they haven't seen for some time. They'll be able to see them in the Masters. They would play cricket when they were a little boy, but now they're able to play sometimes together or against each other for the Masters. 20 overs, then you go and you sit back and have a few drinks together and chit chat about the back in the days. It's got to be nice, yes? And we are here having a very good time at the Sefner Field in Tampa. We have another game. We have games coming up tomorrow also. Tomorrow is Monday. But if you're listening, I know some of you are listening in Jamaica. In Jamaica, it may not be an holiday, but it's an holiday here. Labor Day weekend, so it's a long weekend for some people. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for most people here in the U.S. Again, I must say a big hello to Roger Tracy. How you doing? Down there in West Palm Beach. I could say Boynton Beach to be exact. South FLA. And how could I forget schoolboy Clarence Salmon. I got a bone to pick at him also. He sent me a text last night, man. He sent me a text last night that I kind of don't want to say I didn't appreciate it. But at the same time, what I didn't like about it is that text that he sent me, I were able to stay up late because it was the under-19, West Indies under-19 team were playing. And because he sent me that text, I were able to tune into that game. West Indies under-19 is playing Sri Lanka. You see, when it comes to cricket, boys, like I will travel to most places. I'm not going to say anywhere. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say most places. I know I'll be going to Jamaica soon to link up with Carlton Brown to do some streaming down there. I told him that I kind of refuse. I make an excuse that I can't find no airline ticket. All the airlines sold out for going to Jamaica. So I could not find a ticket to come to Jamaica to work with him in some streaming. You believe that, right? Yeah. I told him. He don't believe me anyhow, but I told him that I'm trying to get a ticket, but I can't get a ticket, man, because it's all the airlines sold out. A lot of people are going to Jamaica. It's election time in Jamaica, so a lot of people is going down, so I can't find that ticket to go down. Anyway, big up yourself, Carlton Brown. Respect every time, man. You know, I'm just kidding, eh? I think he's there listening, or maybe he's on his way to do a gig at the moment. But as we speak, we got Raincoff. I know they have his name here as Kennedy Cuff. I gotta ask him if he and President Kennedy's relatives by first name. Kennedy cough. Oh, that's the batter. Okay. And as a matter of fact, it's not cough, it's coffee. Kennedy Coffee is on 6. Fitzroy Knight is on 0. Miami Reds is 64 for 5. Raincoff is the bowler. He's bowling his second over. 1.4 overs, 5 runs, no wicket. On the other end is John Lewis, 1 over, 7 runs, 1 wicket. Miami Reds 64 for 5. They are in the 16th over. I must say, what a beautiful way the rain gives us that this evening to relax and enjoy the evening. It's so nice to know that we got some rain this morning. As I said, showers of blessing. And in the afternoon, it turns out to be very, very good. So again, I must thank all the listeners, all the viewers tuned into TVN Cricket Power Play. Yours truly, Elton T. "65 for 5 Miami Reds. Kenroy Knight he's yet to score. Kennedy Coffee is on 11 from 14 with 1-6. Cofford now bowled 2 overs for 6 runs. And John Lewis will continue from the northern end. Let's give a big shout out to Willie, the music man over there on the far side. Willie always travel with his music. He's coming to South Florida, leaving Central Florida, coming down. He got his music with him, so it's like, it's always called it DJ Willie. Wow! John Lewis bowled a slower ball, but it was right on target. And it knocked the off stump out the ground. What a beauty. He runs in and bowls the slower ball. And Kennedy has been bowled for 11. So winners edition is putting it to Miami Reds. They are now 65 for 6. Kennedy has been bowled for 11 from 14 balls. Fitzroy Knight is still there, yet to score from 3 balls. John Lewis now had bowled 1.1 over, 7 runs, 2 wickets. What a spell. He got to take back that good bowling down to South Florida. And while I'm saying this, I don't know if I should call it Miami Lions. And I'm saying this not because they're not roaring or because they're roaring, but I'm saying this because it's only 2 players are from South Florida. Wow. Is that out? It looks like it's supposed to be out. That looks very good. That looks very good. And the umpire make a very good decision from here. The batsman decide that he gonna make sure that it don't hit the stumps. And he was right in front. He was right in front, and as Jeffrey Dujan would say, the only thing could be better than that. It's a plumber with a level. He was plumbed in front of the 3 sticks. But I don't blame him though. I don't blame him. If I have to get out, don't hit my sticks. I'll let you hit the pads, but I won't let you hit the sticks. So Miami Reds are now 65-47. Winners Edition is putting on a show. John Lewis is putting on a show. 3 wickets for 7 runs. 1.2 overs. As you can hear, the blue line is running by on the just across the bushes down there. That sounds like the blue line that ends up down in South Florida. It just flies by. So while we move back to live cricket, again Miami Reds are 65-7. They are in the 17th over. It's cricket, lovely cricket, my friends. We're here at the Sefner Field up here in Tampa. It's a Jock Francis Findlay Labor Day Invitation Cricket Tournament put on by Miss Raquel Findlay. What a lady. This is the 2nd annual. There's a loud appeal for a leg before. It seems like that would be a little high. I think John Lewis make that appeal because he got 2. It's a hat-trick ball he was bowling. As you can see, you got 1, 2, 3 slips. And a man at short, third man. A cover point. Extra cover. A short mid wicket, a mid on. A square leg. And John Lewis bowls, and wow! And he's been put down by Shabby. That one you can see started on the mid and the off stump and just tails away and get the outside of the bat, and Shabby dives to his right and was it was very low, I must say, but a player of his caliber, he should have held on to that one. He should have held on to that one. Yeah, man, that's my good friend Shabby, man. Traveled all the way from Jacksonville down here to Tampa. You see him a lot down in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Wherever there's cricket, you'll find Shabby. And I started to mention about the Fort Lauderdale Lions. They're playing up in North Carolina, Morrisville. Moeeb Siddiqui is there from South Florida. Elton Tucker Jr. is there from South Florida. Last night they played to a super over. I must say kudos to Moeeb Siddiqui. At the end of before the super over, he was 8 not out from 2 balls. And that's what put it into the super over. Hit 2 fours from the 2 balls that he faced. And what I didn't understand, well, there's a loud appeal for a leg before. I'm not sure what the umpire decided. It seemed like the batsman is walking, but it looks like it was a good shout from the bowler. So that's in the inning for Miami Reds. So it was Wayne Cuff who had got the last wicket, and that is only wicket 2.1 over. 2.2 overs, 7 runs, 2 wickets. John Lewis, 2 overs, 1 maiden, 7 runs, 3 wickets. Miami Reds, 66, all out. So they'll be changing around in just a few. Gotta stay tuned, my friends. We will be right back. See all those pretty ladies that's walking by, waving, saying hello. Sitting here in the booth, I can only say hello and how you doing. But I'm having fun here. It's a beautiful day, turns out to, after so much rain this morning. Winners Edition just planning their strategy, how they're going to go out and take over that 6-6 that's made by Miami Reds. So it's the inning break. We will be back in a short while. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, I'm asking. In the meantime, I would ask you to call a friend, tell a friend. The cricket is on, live and kicking. Just remind them to subscribe, press that notification button and share. The more you share it, the more you'll be able to see the cricket all over the world, see your friends. Thanks for all the viewers down there in Jamaica. We will be right back. Stay tuned, my friends.